Happy Monday morning. Oh, maybe afternoon for some of you guys. Welcome to Pond Boys. That is a sick bell, dude. So, by Strider. So, hey, listen, we are stoked to be here this Monday morning, bright and early. Hey, we're both early, Kirk, weren't we?
Yeah.
You were even earlier than me.
I got here at 9 o'clock, dude.
You're kidding me, dude.
No, I had a nap, had something to eat.
What's the occasion, man?
Somebody came in to buy a bike early.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good excuse to come in early.
Yeah,
So,
it worked out. They gave me money, I gave them a bike. You know, we have this good relationship with people.
What'd they buy?
Bike.
Okay. Smart, eh?
It's a brand that I don't carry, so I choose not to mention it.
Oh, okay. So it was a used bike.
It was.
Oh, okay.
It was when I traded in and put it up for sale.
Oh, it's the same brand as one of my bikes.
Correct.
Okay, I know the bike. No.
we don't mention that. It's kind of like, you know, in Lord of the Rings, there's certain things you don't mention. We don't mention that.
That's a dirty word, man.
It's a dirty word. We don't say it.
That's not Lord of the Rings, silly. That's the other movie with Voldemort. Harry Potter.
Whatever. If there's something you're not supposed to mention.
Okay.
Voldemort. That one bike brand that we don't ever mention.
Yeah.
You were just corrected by a Lord of the Rings geek, dude. So.
Yes, I am. I'm a Lord of the Rings geek.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got the wrong movie.
And a Harry Potter geek, apparently.
I'm a Harry Potter movie.
So, listen, to all two of you that are watching today.
1.5, actually. Pretty sure somebody's asleep.
So I think, Rhonda, did you I think it said like the show was like scheduled for Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Google just decided to put it on Saturday instead of today, but we fixed it.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Does anybody have a show on Saturday?
Yeah, just not us.
Who has a show on Saturday?
Well, we won't mention any names because, again, it's like, you know, one of those things you don't mention on our show or something.
Well, I was thinking if they're having a show on Saturday, I mean, that's why you have a show during the week so you can do it while you're supposed to be working. That's why there's Facebook out there. Isn't that what everybody does when they go to work, is get on Facebook?
Yeah, it's a colossal waste of time, and So, you know,
Monster Busters, playing games like Monster Busters.
Oh my God. I'm so hating on you right now for that game.
Are you the one that keeps sending me those stupid invites, dude?
That's Kirk, not me. I didn't know.
Is this like an AA movie? Can I just tell everybody I'm addicted to Monster Busters, and then we can all tell everybody how much we love each other, and then
sing Kumbaya, you know?
Yeah, the first thing I get this morning is, I don't know, Kirk Sherrod beat your high score. Haha. Yeah.
I'm happy to say that my score is 0 because I've not played that.
Well, you're gonna have to play.
Don't start.
No,
it's like crack.
Because I've got the addictive personality, and then I'll be over. So
yeah, just don't even start. It's like crack cocaine. You just want to. I mean, it's addicted. It's like I can't stop playing.
So the truth comes out. That's why you were there early. It wasn't really fun.
Yeah, I had to sneak off to work to play Monster Busters so my wife didn't get mad at me. That's what it was. Dang it, you guys all called me out on the carpet again.
All right.
So we're going to spend the rest of the day.
So
we're going to spend the rest of the day inviting Kirk and Chris to play.
Because he hasn't been early all year long, and so there must have been some special occasion.
I told you I stole the bike.
Yeah. We're going with that story at least, right?
I'm sticking to that.
Hey, let's get right into it, man. We have got a VIP guest today.
Heavy hitter.
None other than Chris, not from London, Davies, is with us today. So, what's going on, dude?
Hey, how's it going, man? How are you?
I'm just chilling, man. So you're coming to us from across the pond.
That's right. Worcestershire, England.
So where geographically is Worcestershire? Is the sauce come from there?
The sauce comes from here. Yeah, that's right. It's not London. Right in the very centre of England. Right in the middle.
Well, you guys make some killer sauce.
That's
right?
Yeah. You don't want to go anywhere near the factory. It stinks for miles around.
Oh, does it?
Oh, it's terrible. Huh?
We call it W sauce because it's like kind of hard to say.
It's not, you guys pronounce it wrong. It's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
There you go, Worcestershire.
That's good. Hey, so all these years I've been pronouncing it wrong, man. So I put that. I'm gonna. It's from now on. It's W sauce. Okay. So I put W sauce in when I make a cheese ball for Thanksgiving. Yes. So not cheese balls, but cheese ball. So just saying.
Lance Armstrong cheese ball.
Yeah.
Just one.
So I heard you mention earlier. Is that close to Leeds, England? Chris? Is he frozen?
Yeah, he had some Worcestershire sauce and he got
He's
frozen.
got a cheesy grin on his face, at least.
At least we left him laughing. Look at that. Looks like he just pooped his pants.
No, we can talk crap about him when he can't respond.
I know, that's the only time to do it. Crap, he's gone. He's totally gone. Dang it.
Dang it. We were just about ready to get into the good stuff too, man.
Yeah.
Monday
for you.
So Kirk, how's business this time of year, dude?
Oh, it's slowed down. You know, it's time to do everything that you wanted to do the rest of the year. Clean out the closets and organize parts and you know what? Until last week, we were still doing pretty good, but it started to slow down a bit.
So I was in there on Friday, cracking the whip on your employees, like mopping and cleaning and dusting. The dude was putting screws for your sign up on the wall, right?
Oh, that guy, he's the guy that built the sign for me.
Yeah.
And it fell down over the weekend.
Oh.
And so I called him up and said, hey, you got to come and fix this sign. He was really surprised it had fallen down.
So there he is, but he's back.
I'm back.
There's two of him. That is so weird.
Oh, look at your picture. Can you see your picture of your other one? Is it still there?
Yep.
Let's keep that there because that's a great.
Too late. Already hit the button. Sorry.
It was so cool looking.
Dang it.
Sorry.
It looked like you'd just taken a big turd.
Hurt.
Big smile on your face.
I'm going to
Mid
now.
So,
where were we? Worcestershire sauce. Don't ever go anywhere near the factory.
I was going to ask you. I heard you earlier. Where you live? Is it close to Leeds, England?
No, it's probably about 3 hours away. I was in Leeds just last week. I have some friends up that way. Leeds.
Okay. So my brother was there about 30 years ago. He was doing a mission for our church, and he loves that area, man. And he's got some great stories. I'm telling you.
So Leeds is in a county called Yorkshire, and people in England call Yorkshire God's County.
And one of his favorite things to eat was Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, Yorkshire pudding's a winner.
Yeah, so
that every Sunday.
He loved that. But I got to tell you the story, and I don't tell it nearly as good as he does. But so he's talking to this family, and this 8-year-old kid comes out of the room, and he's completely naked. Okay, but that's not the funny part. He had a piece of lint on the end of his nether region. Okay?
They call it schmeckle over there.
and so it was like a train wreck, right? So he had a big piece of lint right there, and the mom or the lady saw that they were kind of staring at it, and it was kind of funny, and she's like, oh, don't worry about it, it's just a piece of fluff. So anyway, that he doesn't tell. I don't tell that story nearly as good as he does. That was it.
Oh, okay.
But I suck at telling stories, so don't. He tells it way better than I do, so maybe I should stop telling stories.
I thought maybe there was going to be like a moral to that story or something, you know?
No, no moral. No moral. He just had
I can give you a moral to that story.
G-rated, everybody, G-rated.
Yeah, well, I didn't say anything bad. I mean, just had a piece of lint stuck to his
I think this could go off the rails pretty quickly.
yeah, to his junk. So,
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
Well, please don't be cool on that.
So I'm feeling kind of like we're in England now. It's been like cold and like wet here lately. How's the weather there, dude?
It's been exactly the same, but today was really nice. Really beautiful sunset tonight, which was. I've been out driving today a lot, and on the way back in, it was gorgeous.
Oh, so what time is it there?
So it's now just gone 5 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, okay. We're just getting started for the day, man. We've got a whole day in front of us. You're getting ready to wind it down, dude.
I'll tell you, today's a good day, so you'll have some fun.
Oh, okay.
I already did today, so.
Oh. so where's the
thanks for giving us the preview. That's really awesome. I was wondering how today was going to go. Now I know.
No excuse for a crappy day, because Chris told us it was going to be good because he's already been through it. So don't think it's going to be bad. So hey, tell us what you've been up to lately, man. You've been taking some pictures, and what have you been up to lately?
Yeah, well, I was just explaining to Kirk. This time of year is kind of quiet for the work that I do. So most of my photography work's mountain bike related, and things kind of wind down here before Christmas. So it gets quiet. So I'm trying to finish off some personal projects that I shot over the summer. I did a small video project from a trip when I was in Spain. And I'm writing my story from my big road trip when I was in America, when I hung out with the Jerk Spike Shop guys. And yesterday and today I did my accounts. That's not so great.
No, it's not necessarily a bad thing to slow down around Christmas time, man. You get a little time off and spend it with the family, right?
Yeah, that's right. I like to do some skiing as well, and I'm trying to factor in some skiing this winter.
So where do you go skiing there? What's a good place to go?
So I go into the Alps, mostly. Oh. So we've got two mountain ranges, really, in Europe. We've got the Alps, which are northern Italy, southern France, Germany and Austria. Switzerland and Austria. And I love to go to Austria. It's a beautiful place. The people are fantastic. I love the food there. And they're really welcoming for skiing. And then the other mountain range is in between France and Spain, and that's called the Pyrenees. And I've never skied there, but a really good friend of mine, he's an explorer. He lives there, and so there's the chance I might actually go and visit that place this year.
And of course, we know the Pyrenees, like most famous to us over here, from the Tour de France. I mean,
of course.
They do some of the race in the Pyrenees. Dude, you are like a world freaking traveler, man. I mean, most of us over here it can only imagine being in a place like that. I mean, Alps. And skiing in Austria, and I mean, of course, we have good skiing here, but it's amazing. So, what have you been to China? Where have you been, man? Have you been all over the place?
Yeah, I'm lucky to have been all over. I mean, if you think about it, though, Europe is like America. So every time I talk about a country, it's probably like you guys talking about going to a different state. But when I travel, I like to try and cover as much as I can. So I've done a lot of traveling in Europe. I have family that live in Italy. So I've been to Italy, France, Spain, and it's really quite easy for us to fly into Europe. The air travel is really quite cheap. So, if you've got a few days off and you just want to go and hang out in Europe, you just jump on a plane and just go away for a few days. It's quite easy to travel in Europe. And then I've done a little bit of North Africa, Hong Kong, New Zealand, and Australia, and I've done some parts of America as well. So still a lot to see. And Iceland. Iceland's a really amazing place. Probably about halfway between you and me.
So you better be careful. Rhonda's going to catch up to you because I think she's been to North Carolina or South Carolina. Right, Rhonda?
In Florida and Kentucky once. So I'm catching up slowly.
Yeah. You better watch out, Chris, man. She's like she is a 3-state traveler at this point.
Wow. Hang on. I landed in San Francisco, so that's California. I drove through Nevada to come and see you guys, but you didn't come out because you were busy.
I know.
So that's 3. Then from Utah, I went to the Vegas and the Hoover Dam, so I went into Arizona. Uh-huh. And then I went back through Nevada and California. So I did 5 states in 3 weeks.
So,
Thanks for making me sound so sad, Ryan.
Rhonda walks.
Thank you.
She doesn't have a car, so she just walks everywhere.
yeah.
A car?
You do?
Yeah, it's got 3 spinners on it, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She walks unless she's going to get her smothered hash browns from Hardee's.
And she rolls.
Okay, they don't sell those anymore. It's really
What,
disappointing.
did you eat them out of stock, or what happened?
No. If I had, I wouldn't fit in the computer screen.
The governor.
I really don't
the
eat as
governor put a
bad
ban
as
on
you think
those,
I
like
do.
on large sodas.
Yeah, they put a ban on them because they're so horrible for you. So they don't sell them anymore.
That's all right. Keep it up. Hey, quick question real quick, Ryan.
Okay, go.
Scott wants to know, Kirk, how did you connect with Chris?
What? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Scott Taylor wants to know, how did you connect with Chris?
On the show.
Can I answer that?
Mm-hmm.
So, so I started using Google Plus about 18 months ago, and I followed a few people that I knew, and I do some work for a big American photo website called SmugMug, and they have some featured photographers, and one of them is Kevin Winslow. He's a really famous photographer from Utah, a big sports photographer, very, very talented. And I followed him on Google Plus, and the one day he said his post was, I'm going to be doing a hangout at Jerk's Bike Shop, and I'd never spoken to Kevin, and I wanted to know what was this guy like when he was interviewed, so I watched. And I posted a question, and Kirk answered the question, and the next week Kirk said, hey, why don't you come on the show?
There you go.
So that's how we kind of hooked up. Social media, I get a lot of work through social media.
You know, there's always 2 sides to the story, and that's not exactly how I remember it.
Go on.
No, I'm just messing about. I learned that from Chris, by the way. When I say messing about, I learned that from Chris while he was here. I never said that before, but now I do.
And I know not to ask, what is it that I say to people? Oh, man. They pulled me up for it when we were in Moab, and I said it to somebody, and she said, what? Why? Is there something wrong with me?
Yeah, how are you feeling, or how? It's like asking them. It's like asking somebody like how they're doing instead of introducing yourself as
Are you okay? That's what I say. I say to everybody, hey, are you okay?
Are you okay? That's what he says. Yeah. Yeah, are you okay? Everybody said, hey, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, why? Is there something wrong with this? Is something on my face? Or everywhere we went, it's just, you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. Why do you keep asking me?
I feel fine, man. I'm not sick. I'm good, man. So.
Yeah.
So, Chris, let me ask you, what, like, your trip last time here, give us, like, what was the most, like, poignant time for you? Like, either a place that you saw or something.
Oh, here we go.
So, okay.
Now listen, before you answer that, I'm gonna listen. I've got to go back to my safe here real quick because a gentleman needs some money here, and I'm not going to be able to give him any money unless I go back to the safe. So
I got some right here for you.
You got some? Should I send him down there?
Yeah, is that enough?
Oh, a $10 bill? No, he wants a little bit of that. So
How much does he need?
he needs $1.50. So, anyway, answer that for us if you would, and I will be back shortly.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, I think the most it was a really amazing trip, and for those who are watching who don't know what I was doing, I was on a 3-week road trip around the southwest and west coast, mountain biking all of the really famous places that in England people talk about but never actually go and do. And I wanted to show that actually it's not that difficult to do it. And I even did it with my own bike. I took my own bike to America. So it was really cool that I got to ride in Marin, I got to ride in Nevada, in Tahoe, in Moab, in Utah with Jerk's Bike Shop, which was amazing. Boulder City, and Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz was really amazing. But the most poignant part for me for the whole trip was I got to visit Yosemite National Park, and I didn't do any riding there, not any proper riding, but and I nearly didn't get to go through Yosemite because of the wildfires. But I drove like crazy one evening to get all the way to Glacier Point. I drove all the way through the park to a place called Glacier Point, where I watched the sunset over El Cap. No, not over Half Dome. And it was something that I'm not a climber, but I kind of recreationally climb and stuff. And I've read about Yosemite and I always wanted to visit Yosemite, and it was really kind of special to me just to sit there and kind of absorb the kind of atmosphere of the sun setting over a mountain that I'd read so much about. And then where it got really special is I went back to the car to get my tripod because the stars were starting to come out, and I could see the Milky Way above Yosemite, and it was really special. So yeah, I think that was probably the most poignant part. But there were some really special parts of that trip.
Yeah, I think you sent me a picture of that when you took a picture over Half Dome.
Yeah, the wildfires were kind of it was a time where they had some meadow fires up in the top of the valley, and you could see them at night. It was quite eerie.
Mm.
So
Wow.
is there something that like when you come back over here that you would have to go see or do again?
I can't wait to go back and ride more of Moab. It was everything and more than what I expected it would be, and it was. It's funny. I'm trying to write this article at the moment, and I don't want it to be a review of trail centers. And it's becoming more philosophical about what makes the great ride. And everybody talks about Moab as being the most amazing trails, but I've got trails just outside my front door that I kind of enjoy as much. But depending on the right time, and what made Moab really special is I got to ride it with a bunch of guys who, I'd only met for a few days and never really known, and it was kind of like those guys showing me their trail, so they were really proud of it. So I mean, I can't wait to come back and ride Moab, and there's places there that I want to ride again, but. I didn't get to stop in Salt Lake for very long. I arrived, and the next morning we left, and I'd like to spend some time just in the hills and mountains above Salt Lake. It looks awesome.
It is. It sure is. Hey, you got to tell the story about us coming down down the hill at night when we went up and did a Massaback at night.
It was a long day. What I think during the day we'd done a really big ride. I'm trying to remember where we went during the day. No, it wasn't Slick Rock. It was the day we went out of Moab back towards.
Oh, that's right. We went out to Bartlett's Wash.
Bartlett's Wash, yeah. So we had a really big day, and it was really windy. We got a lot of heat, and it's pretty tired. And some of the guys didn't want to come out, but Kirk and Dave wanted to go and ride a Massaback, and I said I'd do it. I didn't realize how much climbing it was, and it was a lot of effort to get up to the top, but it was amazing. The sun just set. The moon was out. It was just absolutely amazing. Then it was time to ride down with the lights. And I didn't really pay much attention to what the trail was like coming up, but coming back down, we really hit it hard, and we were going quick. And in fact, I think we were going quicker at night than we would in day because I couldn't see the drop off the side. And we were 3/4 of the way down. I had a couple of little crashes. Do you remember the crash where I jumped off over the handlebars?
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to tell. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well that was pretty cool. So the bike ran away with me, and I could see that I was going to go, so I managed to jump off the handlebars and land okay. But a bit further down, I yelled Kirk. I was following in his dust. It was all going in my eyes. And I said, "Hey, Kirk, I'm riding this faster in the nighttime than I would in the day." And then immediately as I did that, I crashed so big. I smashed my Garmin. I smashed and blooded my knee. Oh, man, it was bad. But, yeah, I guess it was funny. I look back on it now with a smile, but it hurt.
That was pretty funny because he said, "Yeah, I can't believe we're going so fast. I can't believe I haven't crashed worse than this." And no sooner did he say that than he created a yard sale like you've never seen before.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. You're right, though. I mean, we came down that at night. I don't think I would have ridden it that fast or that furious in the daytime. And I've been down that in the daytime, but not like that.
Some guys here, and they said they couldn't believe that we rode that at night. They said the drop off the side of there is scary in the daytime. I said, well, it wasn't scary at night because we couldn't see it.
Couldn't see it. That's funny stuff. No, it's true. That's true. True. That's fun stuff. That was a good trip, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. I said to everybody, I only got to ride 1 or 2 days in everywhere I stopped, and I could have ridden for 10 days in every location I went to. Every location.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, we're going to do it again this year. We
That's
just
right.
figure out who's all going to go with us. Ryan, you going to go with us this time?
Man, I hope it works out for me this time, but
No, that's not. No. That's like not even. What?
Ryan, I made the effort to come on your hangar. You got to make the effort to come on Moab.
it wasn't for the lack of effort, man. I'm telling you.
Ryan will be there. He'll be there, even if we have to figure out a way to drag his kids up on the trail. He's coming.
The kids and the wife up on the trail. They would love that
as well. So,
Rhonda, you coming?
Rhonda's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very
interesting fan.
Hang on, these hangouts are recorded, so they're like on the internet forever, aren't they? So Rhonda can't go back on that now.
Hey, so let's. So when do you have it? So is next year your next trip that's planned to come over here?
Well, I have nothing planned at the moment. I have absolutely no trips in the diary whatsoever. But next year, I got a few things in the pipeline for next year. But all being well, it will include coming over and hanging out with you guys. I work for some guys. I know Cali Protectives and a couple of guys over there. So it's useful to kind of catch up with a few people. So.
Well, cool. So hopefully you can work us into your busy schedule next year.
That is the plan.
Well, the plan is this year. The plan was to get Chris back over here and bring some of his mates over with him, and have a larger trip than we had last time. Maybe double the amount of people.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, we're looking forward to maybe hopefully seeing you, and then maybe we can all works out for me this time. We get back into Moab, and you can revisit some of those places that you want to see again, man. So. You there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hey, so are you ready to play Pawn or Die, dude?
Yeah, you're going to need to explain this because I briefly caught it the other day, but maybe for me and people who haven't watched this before.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. You're opening up a fictional pawn shop, and we're giving you some money, around $5,000, to buy and resell these goods. Okay.
Okay.
And so the object of the game is to buy them not less than what I paid for them. Okay, when they come in. Yeah. And not buy them at too much. So you don't want to spend too much because you got to be able to sell these things and make a margin off of them. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and show this stuff. I hope Rhonda can hear me and she can get our first item up for bid here. So, Kirk, you might need to take the reins on this one because I've got to go over to the bank, actually.
You got to go to the bank?
I got to go to the bank, man. So my guy spent all my money on Saturday, and I didn't know. So I have no money to loan out. So.
Okay.
So I do need your money, actually. So.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But you're good at this stuff, dude. So.
My money's your money. Yeah, no, we can do that. I can do that. I can do this. Yeah. I'm not as good as you, but I've been here before.
Yeah. So, take it, dude.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what we're gonna do when we get to Jerk's junk. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll work something out.
You can fake it.
Okay.
So we
the graphics are
pawn
not
shops.
coming up.
You guys do pawn shops over there, so I've never been in a pawn shop, so this is all new to me.
Okay, so here's how it works, Chris. You have to. We're going to show you an item.
Yep.
And you're going to tell us how much money you would pay for that item, and then also how much money you would sell that item for.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now the whole idea is to give as much or more than I would give for it, or Ryan would give for it, because otherwise, if you don't, then the customer will walk.
Right. Okay. Let's try this out.
At the same time, you want to sell it for enough money to try and double your money.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. Number one.
I'm having a hard time getting the graphic to come up. You want to just chat for a second while I try to fix this?
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, it's not working.
So, Chris, I have a new product for you to take over to the UK.
Is this the gel?
What's that?
Is this the kind of the lube?
Yeah, the lube. Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Can you tell me the name of it yet?
Well, I could release that now. I think I will. I think it's gonna be called poop.
You want me to rub poop down there?
No. It's not for down there. It's for your chain.
Oh, it's for the chain. Oh, okay. I thought this was kind of chamois cream.
It's for your bits and pieces, but not those bits and pieces.
Okay.
It's not for your ball and stick. It's for your bits and pieces.
Very good.
It's not Schmeckel cream. Let's put it that way.
Mail me some samples.
Which I'm thinking maybe I should come up with a line of Schmeckel cream.
Schmeckel cream. Schmeckel cream's the way forward. I use Otherly Smooth.
That's good stuff. That is good stuff. I still use Belgian butter. That's still my favorite stuff. I found out recently that stuff is made with a product that actually is used to make Viagra.
All right, okay.
And so the container that it used to come in was quite large, and you could get like 16 ounces or 12 ounces in a tube. They've greatly reduced that to a smaller tube because of the difficulty of getting this one product. So where you used to be able to buy Belgian butter in this big 12-ounce container, now comes in as a little smaller 8-ounce container, just because of the difficulty of getting that stuff. It's still the same price. They've just reduced the amount that you can buy. I don't know if that's really true or if that's just a marketing thing. I don't know.
Hey, do you want to just tell me whatever this product is so I can kind of start thinking about it?
It's called poop.
No, not that product. The one that Rhonda's really concentrating very hard to try and get on screen.
I don't know. I'm gonna be new at this. So as soon as it comes out, I've got to figure out myself what I'm gonna pay for it and what I'm gonna sell it for, because I've never seen these items. The only item that's on there is called Jerk's Junk, and that's an item that I posted on there that Ryan doesn't know about. And the whole plan with that is sometimes you can get ahead a little bit because Ryan doesn't know what the item's gonna be. So
I've got the difficulty that I've got to try and work out the exchange rate as well.
Right. Well, yeah, I can help you with that.
It's not working.
Not working.
It's
so
not working.
Not only did we lose Ryan, but now we can't do Pond or Die either.
Right.
Oh, this is great.
Awesome.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
We can talk about lots of things. You want to try and work on it some more? We'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, whilst we're talking, did I hear that there was a comment from Scott? Is that Scott Taylor? Because if it is, big high five to Scott Taylor. He's a very good friend of ours, and he really looked after me when I was in Vegas. So I miss Scott a lot.
Yeah, he's a good fellow. Yep. Hi, Scott. Good to see you on here. If you have any comments to make them. You want to talk about the shop? You want to talk about the show? You want to talk about Chris? You want to talk about yourself? Whatever you want to talk about, just say something. We're struggling for material here.
We're filling.
We're filling. No, it really is. I've got a lube, and I'm excited that it's going to come out. It's amazing stuff.
Cool. Yeah, let's distribute it in the UK.
Yeah, I'm going to get you some over there because the beauty of it is that you can use it in the wet weather, and it won't come off your chain, and it won't create a bunch of muck on there. So it's
a whole heap of wet weather coming for the next few months here. So we need stuff like that.
I'll send you some samples so you can try it out. You can let me know how it works over there.
Yeah.
Because it works amazing here in the dry weather because nothing sticks to your chain. That's one of the biggest problems we have here in the dry weather is that you put lube on a chain and then all the dirt sticks to the lube.
And then it works like sandpaper.
Yeah, it's like sandpaper. It just wears the crap out of all your parts.
Yeah.
And so the purpose of this lube is to actually bond to the chain and work as a lube, but not to collect anything on it, including water, including all of the elements that would normally wear your drivetrain out. And it's an ionically bonding lube, so it'll actually bond to the metal. And the great part about that is that the other great part about it is that it's not petroleum based. It has nothing to do with petroleum.
That's good.
They actually won't tell me what it's made out of because it's a big, huge secret. So I don't really know what it's made out of, but it's supposed to be one of the most amazing up-and-coming lubes. There's all kinds of speculation about different applications for it right now.
Cool.
So it's neat stuff. A PhD designed it from Utah, PhD in chemical engineering, and we're really excited about it. Some other big companies that are using it are Sector 9, the skateboard company, and we're gonna brand it and make it our own, and it's gonna be called Poop, and it'll be spelled P-U-P with a little umlaut over the U.
Good, because otherwise that's pup. Yeah,
Otherwise
shoot. I'm doing loads of product photography at the moment. It's that kind of year, kind of time of year where I'm doing stuff. I just set up an in-house studio and do some product photography and send it over and we'll get some good shots of it for our website.
Oh, that'll be great. I've got somebody working on the logo for the bottles right now. I've got all the bottles lined up and all the caps and all the the little pieces. And then we're working on a color of what we're going to color the lube. I think it's going to be colored green.
Green. It's got to be green.
Yeah, and then it's going in this container for this. This is the grease. We actually make a grease.
Yeah.
And part of our. Can
we apply it? Can we apply it with a syringe or something? Do we suck it up out of that and then put it on, or do you have?
No, it'll have a. Here's the other container. It'll have a Lurlock cap on it with a little dispenser on it.
Oh, okay.
Have a little needle valve, and you just put it on your chain. You have to be really careful. This stuff is so amazing. You don't have to use very much at all.
I remember you did my bike with something I'd never seen it before, but just like that when we were in Moab. So.
Yep, that's what we use. And
let's get it shipping over here.
Well, that's the trick right now. This stuff is so fine and so thin that it leaks through all the caps that we've tried. So we're trying to find a cap that it won't leak through. Cool. It's been really difficult to find, but I think we've tracked it down. And once you put it on, I put it on my chain a couple of months ago, and we went for a ride. I came back, and the bike's all dirty and muddy and got dust all over it. I squirted it off. The chain looked like it was brand new. I didn't have to scrub it or anything. It just everything came off of it. I've never seen anything like that before. I've used lots of lubes, lots of products, and I've never seen one that does that.
Oh, I'm excited for it. Let's get it over.
Yep. I'm going to send you some samples. It won't have our logo on it, but I'll send you a sample, and then you can try it out and see how it works. But I'm excited for it because it's a great product, but then I'm excited because we're getting to put something in the marketplace that is great and different and new and poop. And our slogan is going to be that we're always striving to be number 2. That will be that's our anyway. Of course, right?
I'm not sure on poop. We might need to talk about that.
Oh no, it's happening. It's going to be that. It's going to be poop. And we're always striving to be number 2. Never number 1, always number 2.
Right.
Yep. Rhonda, did you figure it out yet?
No, it's just not working today.
Not going to work.
Holding up to the screen.
Yeah, Ryan's got all the things we can't even. Can you tell me what they are, Rhonda?
Mm-hmm. The first one was the Google Chromecast.
It's a Google Chromecam.
Cast.
Oh, Chromecast. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Do you know what Google Chromecast is?
One of those little things that plugs into your television, the HDMI, and lets you use like Netflix and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. What do you need me to tell you?
How much would you pay for it, and then how much would you sell it for?
So in the UK, I think they sell them in the shop for about £50. So that's what, $70 in the US retail? Is that right?
That conversion's right. I don't know how much they are new, but that's the right conversion.
So maybe I'd buy that for $30. Does that work?
Okay, and how much would you sell it for?
If it retails at about $70, I'd probably sell it for about $60 then, maybe.
Okay, so the conversion for US dollars to pounds it's $78.46 to 50 British pounds.
Yeah, it's about the pounds is about 2/3.
Okay, so $78 is what they sell for new. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna buy it for how much?
Sell it for $60.
Okay.
How does that work?
Perfect. Okay, what's the next one, Rhonda?
I don't know if you remember the picture of it or not. The kids ride along toy. The little quad. It looks like a
Oh yeah, it's a
4-wheeler.
it's a 4-wheeler for kids.
Battery operated?
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was gas.
Wow. I don't think I'd
No.
have my kid on a gas powered one. Wow.
Your 4-year-old just screaming around on a gas. No, it must be electric. It has to be. I'm trying to pull up the pictures for it because I think I have them somewhere.
I mean, that's probably what, maybe £200, maybe $300 retail, I guess. I'm trying to think what they would cost in the UK. So I'd buy it for $150 and sell it for $300, maybe.
Okay. So you buy it for 150 pounds?
No, I'd buy it for £100, which would be about $150.
Yep. Okay. $156 is the conversion. Okay, so you buy it for 100 and sell it for 300? Or 200?
Yeah.
200.
£200, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. What's the next one?
The laptop.
Oh my goodness! And it
Yeah.
was the Asus laptop.
Mhm.
I'm going back on the Hangout that we had and looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm cheating.
This is really hard to do without
They're
that.
really, really cheap. So I'd buy that for $40 and sell it for $90.
This is a really high-end gaming laptop.
Okay, you didn't tell me that bit.
I'm telling you that. And I had to go back and look at the pictures because I couldn't
Right,
remember.
okay.
This is an Asus laptop, high-end gaming computer, really spendy.
Right, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a real cheap student one. I mean, they're what, £800, $1,000? So I guess I'd buy it for $350, sell it for $700.
Okay, got that one.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good. And what's the next one?
The skis.
Skis. That's right, the Rosignol skis.
Rosignol. There you go.
Rosignol fat skis, very similar to the ones you have hanging above you in the back there, Chris.
Those are my Solomon fat skis. Wow.
Yeah, very
I need
similar to those, except these are the Rosignol.
I need to bring them to America and ski in some big powder because we don't have much powder in Europe. They feast everything.
Yeah, you need to come here. You need to come to Utah because we have the best snow on earth. It says it right there on our bumper sticker.
From Utah. I'm waiting for an invite again.
Chris, you can come over now.
Okay, thank you, Uncle. I'll pick Rhonda up on the way because she's never been on an aeroplane.
There we go.
500, 800, so 750. I would guess they'd probably retail for about 750 if they've got bindings. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy them for 250, sell them for 5.
250, sell them for 5. Okay.
Okay. The next one was the solar charger. I don't really know anything about that.
Okay, so the next one is a Brunton solar charger for your cell phone. So or smartphone, you can charge.
Okay.
You can run things off of it. It's basically a little tiny battery that's.
Yeah, I know them. I think they're about £100 over here, so it's probably about $150. So 50 and 80.
So buy it for 50, sell it for 80.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And you know what the last one is?
And the
That's
last one is this is what we call Jerk's junk. This is my item, and it is a Hamilton Railroad pocket watch from the early 1900s.
Right. Okay. In what condition?
I would say it's in about 85 to 90% condition.
Okay.
It is the particular one that I have would be considered a 950. So that's the size of it. It's quite large. like a, what's that?
Are these things collectible? I've never heard of it. So.
It's very, very collectible. The old Hamilton pocket watch, they called them railroad pocket watches. They were carried by all the U.S. railroad engineers.
I don't want to offend you. What if I bought it for 200 and sold it for 400?
Okay. Good stuff.
So do I have a successful business, or have I just gone bankrupt?
You know, I'm gonna have to work this out. I'm gonna have to try and guess what Ryan paid for these things. Ryan is there. I see him. It would be helpful if he could jump back in.
Yeah, I can help.
Great. He's got all the prices, but I don't know what you paid for any of this stuff.
Okay, we can help.
Okay. So he's already guessed everything. So Rhonda, you can rattle it all back. We couldn't pull up the pictures.
Sink or swim, man.
Okay, the first one is Chromecast.
It's what?
Chromecast.
Oh, okay. And you already know what that is, Chris, right?
Yeah, I know what a Chromecast is.
Okay.
So he paid.
It's like Apple TV, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So how much did he pay, Rhonda?
30.
30.
Okay.
Sell it for 60.
Yeah, you didn't do bad. I paid $20 on it. You'll be able to get 50, maybe $60 out of it. It's brand new. So, yeah, winner on that one. So you paid 30. You could sell it for 60.
Winner chicken dinner.
Winning. Okay, the next one was the kids quad.
The kids quad. Now, is that battery operated, Ryan?
Battery operated, but it's not like one of the junky Fisher Price ones.
Yeah.
So this is it's got pneumatic tires on it, and it's a nice one, metal frame.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nicer one. What did you put on that one? What did you guess on that one?
150.
So you paying 150?
150. Sell it for 3, I think, right?
Okay. So I paid 100. And you'll be able to get $350 out of it all day long.
Oh man, you're killing this thing.
Good job.
So nice job, dude.
The laptop. The laptop.
Oh, was it the Asus laptop?
That's a sweet laptop, man.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was that one or a different one.
Yeah, that's a sweet laptop. So that laptop is a. Thank you. That laptop folds around. It's a small solid state memory, so it doesn't have a hard drive. It's a flash memory, so it's going to run really, really quick. It's super thin, and the screen of it folds around, so you can use it as a tablet as well. So it's kind of a neat feature on that one.
Oh, that's not the really spendy Asus gaming one?
No. It's
Okay, so we got to start over because that's the one I thought it was.
Oh, okay. Oh, but you know what? They're comparably priced.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So, that computer. What did you say, Chris, on that one?
Rhonda, help me out.
That was 350.
Okay. Yep. So you'd be able to get 8, maybe 900 out of that one. I paid 200 on that one, but that's just me. But 350 is okay too.
Oh
so,
my goodness, killing this.
Yeah.
This might be our next champion right here.
Yeah.
Without pictures, even.
I know, right? Okay, the next thing is the skis.
Okay. So these are top of the line Rossignol E88s. Nice bindings. Now, this one's a little unfair because he didn't want that much money on it. I would have paid more money than what he asked. But so we'll kind of let you have some latitude on this one. What'd you guess?
250.
Okay, perfect. The skis are worth 6. As is. So I only paid 100, but
Wow.
yeah. So, but that's all we wanted. So make it easier to get it out. All right.
And what's he going to sell it for? Didn't you say 650?
Yep. You could probably get 650 out of him. The right guy.
Sweet, man, you're killing this.
Okay, and the solar charger.
Now, solar charger, I can answer that one. I happen to know Ryan didn't pay very much money for it at all. So, but realistically, when I was looking them up, you can sell them for about $100 if you get the. I'm just looking on eBay.
They're super cool, man. They're neat. I mean, have you been using it, Kirk?
I used it already. It's really cool.
Yeah, they're neat. So
it's got a little solar panel on the back, so if you get stuck somewhere where you don't have a power plug, so you can charge it, you just stick it in the sun and it'll charge the cell, and then you can charge yourself.
Somewhere and you're out like
they're quite useful for camera batteries. Really handy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. I saw them for about $100.
Yeah, it's got a USB deal, so you could use your USB to your camera to I mean, so it could charge really anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a cool deal, and it's a good brand name. That brand name is, like, in doing some research, that's like top brand name in those things. So I may have paid $5 for that thing. So because he brought in a bunch of stuff, so I'm trying to justify my cheapness, my swindle guyness. So I'm not justifying anything to you guys, okay?
I'm not gonna tell you how much I had to pay for it.
You knew somebody that knew somebody.
I knew somebody that knew somebody who knew a guy that had a shirt on once.
So anyway, so that's the last item. Did we do the junk?
Yeah. We did, but I guess we're going to have to wait a second on that one.
Oh. Well, we don't have to do that. You already killed it, dude.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, you did. No worries, bud. For not ever being in a pawn shop over there, that's pretty impressive, man. So.
I just need to be a little more frugal on how much I pay for things, I guess.
Yeah. Now, did we do the watch already?
No, we were waiting.
Okay, so on the watch, that's a tricky one, just because I got it in a whole bunch of jewelry and a whole bunch of things that I bought in an estate situation. I bought a bunch of things with it. But that particular watch is probably, you could get maybe $900 out of it, maybe even a little bit more. It just depends on what the collector's looking for. That particular one is pretty sweet. When you take the back off of it, it's got some engravings back there to indicate how many jewelers had worked on it and what times at what year they'd worked on it, and there's all these inscriptions on there that have been very well taken care of. So that all adds to the value.
You're kind of a aficionado of pocket watches, though, aren't you?
I collect them, yeah.
Yeah, you like them. So.
It's a bun. It's a what they would call a bun pocket watch. It's a 55 millimeter large railroad pocket watch. So, did you know that a true railroad watch will not be made of gold? That's right. 18 karat gold filled. Yeah. Yep. So that is that's the true sign. So if it is gold, like a solid gold situation, whether it's 14, 18, or something else, it's not a true railroad watch, even though it might have the dial with the big numbers on it and so forth. So. However, a lot of railroad conductors, head conductors, would have a case made for them special that was gold. It was like an upgrade that they would make on some of them. But most of them, like Brian said, they came 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold filled. Yep. Because of the durability thing, they're way more durable, and those guys use the heck out of those watches. Right. I mean, they pull. I bet you they pull those things out of their pocket 100 times a day. So to look at the time. So, and you can imagine a guy had a watch for 20 years and he's pulling it out of his pocket that many times. I mean, that thing just had to take some wear. So, anyway. Those guys were all about being on time, and they were all about distances, how long it took them to go from this distance to this distance. They were in the front or the back of the train to be able to know how far they're going, how fast they're going, and they would look at their watch and take readings off of where they were. I mean, these guys, they lived by their watch. So I think that's why they're more collectible. But like I said, that one could go for between $900 and $1,200.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
All right, man. So you killed it. You killed it on Pawn or Die. You did a great job, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in the person coming up here next year.
Fingers crossed.
So, all right, dude. Hey, thanks for coming on. Thanks everybody. Thanks Rhonda. Thanks Kurt. Thanks especially to our guest Chris. And we will see you guys soon. So, peace.